You are not suffering because life is hard. Because of your resistance to life as it is, you are suffering. Consider it. How often do you ask yourself, why me? They left me, but why? What caused this to occur? For once, why can't things just go as planned? Every day you try to change the people, circumstances, memories, and things outside of yourself, yet nothing changes. You find yourself exhausted, irritated, and empty every time. When you close your eyes and run on a treadmill, it feels like you're moving but not getting anywhere. You strive for control but never experience it. Peace is something you seek but never achieve. You believe that you will feel at last at peace if you simply alter your situation, your work, your partner, and your city. However, that isn't how it operates. Because this is the reality. Life's storms are unavoidable. Only in them can you learn to remain motionless. Furthermore, you will never be the same after you fully comprehend it. One straightforward, yet harsh lesson was imparted by the Stoics. Controlling the planet does not lead to peace. It results from self-control. You have control over your thoughts, not external circumstances, stated Marcus Aurelius. When you acknowledge this, you will discover strength. But in your life, what does that really mean? It implies that you will experience grief, be let down by others, and have everything fall apart. There is no system error there. The system is that change, loss, and uncertainty are all part of life. How you respond to it is the only factor that affects how much you suffer. According to a quote from Seneca, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. He was correct. You mentally relive the same moment over and over. You torment yourself by thinking about what you believe you deserve, what should have been, and what could have been. But take a closer look. The majority of such anguish is not related to what occurred. It stems from your thoughts about what transpired, as well as from your attachment, resistance, and desire for things to go your way. This was known as the duality of control by the Stoics. Being aware of what is and is not yours. You are responsible for your thoughts, deeds, and decisions. They're not everything else, including people, weather, death, love, and success. And something significant occurs the instant you give up attempting to manage what is not yours. You're set free. You give up fighting reality. You quit living in a state of emotional turmoil. Every emotion that flows through your body no longer controls you. In the midst of the storm, you turn into the calming force. This is what people are unaware of. Your feelings are not your adversaries. They're signals. They resemble your inner world's weather. Erratic, fluctuating, occasionally bright, occasionally gloomy. Screaming at the sky won't stop the rain. You may, however, bring an umbrella. And awareness is that canopy. The capacity to stop, take a deep breath, and observe reality. One of the first Stoics, Clintus, once remarked, "Lead me, Zeus, and you, O destiny, wherever your decrees have assigned me." It's not a sign of weakness. Strength is that. The strength that results from mastering what you can alter and letting go of what you cannot. But isn't that the difficult part? Giving up is like losing. It seems like giving up when you let go. We've learned to fight against everything. Our loneliness, our dread, and our grief. However, the Stoics caution us that avoiding pain is not the path to peace. It results from tackling it head-on without losing your cool. Amazing things happen when you stop avoiding your emotions. Your suffering turns into your teacher. Your loss serves as a guide. Your strength comes from your stillness. You begin to realize that none of the heartbreaks, mistakes, or disappointments that have occurred were meant to break you. Its purpose was to awaken you. It was reportedly remarked by Monius Rufus that no man is free who is not master of himself. And the tiny moments when you decide not to respond are where mastery starts. You begin to know true freedom when you choose silence over noise, when you choose patience over fury. The sort that nobody can take away. People are addicted to reactions these days. We compare, we get angry, we scroll, and we gripe. The world we live in makes money off of our diversions and fears. As a result, we have lost the ability to be by ourselves. We've lost the ability to sit quietly without grabbing a screen. We no longer know how to experience our feelings without escaping them by running. Stoicism, however, is not the same as being dispassionate or frigid. The goal is stability. The goal is to construct an inner stronghold that is impregnable by storm. Because everything changes when you realize that you are responsible for maintaining your tranquility. You quit pleading with others to comprehend you. You quit trying to explain yourself to those who don't give a damn. You quit pursuing things that aren't meant for you. You understand that you grow more free the less you need. And you breathe, perhaps for the first time in your life. Breathe truly without worrying about what will happen next. I'll offer you a basic exercise that the Stoics practiced. Remind yourself every morning that you will encounter ungrateful, haughty, dishonest, and self-centered people today. But until I let them, none of them can damage my reputation. That passage is taken from the musings of Marcus Aurelius. It wasn't written for anyone else. He wrote it for himself since he realized that you can find serenity even if the world doesn't change. You must alter your perspective on the world. Pause the next time someone treats you disrespectfully. Breathe the next time anything goes wrong. Take note of your feelings the next time they arise. Avoid becoming like them. You train your thinking that way. You regain your power in this way. Being flawless is not important. Being present is key. And peace starts with presence. Take a moment to close your eyes. Consider the one item that has been causing you pain recently, the item that's on your mind all the time. Now consider this. Are I in control of this? If so, take action. If not, let it go. Because it's like trying to capture smoke with your hands when you grasp onto something that isn't yours. All you'll get is exhaustion and emptiness. The only thing you can control when something occurs is how you respond to it, according to Epictetus. The highest form of freedom is that. Being at peace does not require a perfect life. You will come to understand that happiness is not something that can be found. You make that decision moment by moment based on your response. You're not going to succeed. You may overthink, break, or forget what you've learned at times. It's all right. Even the Stoics made mistakes. They simply kept going back to their center. You get stronger every time you choose peace over chaos. You gain freedom every time you choose forgiveness over hatred. And gradually, your emotions no longer control you. You come to see that the tranquility you've been seeking has always existed within you. You will never be the same if you comprehend these lessons. Peace is created, not discovered. You must control your thoughts, or they will control you.